Hey Capricorns, how y'all doing? I'm excited for this reading. I feel like it's gonna like wipe me out energetically, but we'll see. Forgive me, I think some dust got into my nose today. I've been a little sniffly. So, um, sorry, I don't know why I felt a little parched all of a sudden. I'm very excited for this reading, as I mentioned. Pluto's currently retrograde in Capricorn, so I think some of that energy may be coming up in this reading for the collective. But other than that, I'm going to start this reading with a card from this Oracle of the Unicorns deck. I'll read the message from the guidebook. I've already pulled the card and found it in the PDF version of the guidebook so that it doesn't take as long as it has taken in all of the other readings. So without any further ado, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs, yes, for extra insight into your life or your situation. There's a link below showing you how to do so. If you've never pulled your natal chart, it's really easy, takes a few seconds. Anyway, this was your card, Awareness. Very pretty card, love this. It says, live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. Okay, from the guidebook, the unicorns are calling you to live more fully in the present moment and be aware of the support you receive from your guides every day. Some of it is going unnoticed because your mind is keeping you distracted with worry, fear, or doubt. You are trying to solve a challenge from a conscious level when the best solution will come from handing it over to the divine. That sounds very Capricorn-like. And I can say that because I'm a Sun Capricorn. Anywho, this beautiful unicorn is inviting you to take the time to slow down, sit quietly in contemplation or meditation, and allow your soul to take charge from your ego. Become aware of what your truth really is. All is well and everything is happening for a reason. Any situation can be resolved harmoniously, and there is a perfect solution for every challenge. This card is a reminder that all of your needs are met. You are safe, you are loved, and you are protected. Breathe into this awareness and choose to feel peaceful, calm, and relaxed. Trust in Source to take care of you, meet your needs, and show you your next steps. This feels like you may be overwhelmed with something, and you may be out of tune or out of touch with reality because it's so overwhelming for you. These changes could be happening in a tumultuous way for you, and that can be making you feel unsure in a lot of ways, but connecting to yourself, to spirit, to your higher self, to your guides allows you to have a sense of peace. This card is a reminder that, read that. As you go about your day, be alert to any signs or messages that may be placed in your path. Stay in surrender and keep bringing yourself back into the present moment. For it is only here that you can ever truly feel at peace. Your center. Present moment. Okay. Yeah, you could be feeling like fear only happens when we're too concerned about the possibilities of the future. So there could be something you're worried about, like what's going to happen. Oh, shit. Sorry. What's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen in a few months from now? You could be wondering what's going to happen after this quarantine is over. You could be worried about your job, your home, bills, things like that. Worried about the future. And I think you should just be in the moment and recognize that you have everything that you need. All of your needs are met. You want for nothing. You're safe and protected. And pay attention to the signs and guidance of your spirit guides and spiritual team. Let's dig further into this card with the tarot deck. How can Capricorn live in the moment? Or what's distracting you, rather? What's distracting Capricorn, keeping it from in the moment? From being in the moment. Four of Wands popped out, but I'm putting it back. What's distracting Capricorn, keeping them from being in the moment? shit. I think happiness, the future, like what you want, what you desire for your happiness, for your future, what you see, it's kind of came up similarly in Sagittarius's reading. So if you have any placements or your cusp, you may want to watch that one. It's like what you see for your vision of ultimate happiness. You're too focused on the future, I think. What's distracting Capricorn? Ooh, the moon reversed. This came out in Sagittarius's reading too. The moon reverse. Secrets, lies. You could be lying to yourself. There could be some worries and what is the word I want to say? Deceit, self-deceit. You could be lying to yourself about certain things. I think ultimately there's a need to see things clearly, clear up confusion, indecision. Use your logic and not be overwhelmed with fear. That Two of Swords feels like being crippled with fear or indecision and just being overwhelmed and not making any choices, whereas the Queen of Swords would be a very logical type of energy. It can consider its emotions, but can still make choices from a place of logic that makes sense, very in tune with and aware. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups, the Moon reverse, the Seven of Swords, and then Temperance. So I feel like this is a need for balance, patience, meditation, moderation. You could be doing too much or putting too much energy, effort, or both into one thing or another, leading to heavy imbalance, creating this anxiety or worry or stress or fear. Let's look at this Ten of Cups, see what this is about, see what that represents. Show me the Ten of Cups. I believe we get the Nine of Swords. So yeah, anxiety, stress, worries, fear. You could be worried that you won't get it, that you won't receive it, that it won't be like you want it to be. Gemini energy and Pisces with the Ten of Cups. I could be wrong. It could be Scorpio or Cancer. Show me more about the Ten of Cups. Worry, stress. It could be keeping you up at night, mentally draining you. Show me more about the Ten of Cups. Show me the Ten of Cups. Oh, that was rude. Sorry, half the deck went and fell on the floor, so I have to get that. Oh no. That was real rude. I hope that was all of the cards. I'll have to check later. Show me more about the Ten of Cups. It could be a second chance or second opportunity with something, to be successful with something, with the Judgment card and Six of Wands coming out. This could be some type of reconciliation or celebration of some sort. You could be learning from the past on how to be successful for the future. I think if you get in tune with yourself and you develop this sense of awareness, getting out of this state of anxiety and worry and stress and fear, you could come to this place of understanding what held you up or what had you caught up in the past and kept you from success or achieving whatever you wanted to accomplish. This is Pluto energy. Pluto is currently retrograde in Capricorn, so that could be something that's coming up for you during this time. That could be being revealed to you with the Moon card being reversed, something subconscious being revealed to you, or coming out of the darkness into the light. Judgment is also about being fair and being honest with yourself and noticing where you can improve and make improvements or just do things better. Learning from your past, learning from past mistakes. It's also about forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. And I think ultimately it's just learning from past mistakes, learning how to be successful based on where you failed in the past. I think that's what's going to help you obtain this Ten of Cups. instead of anxiety. Like, that's not gonna help you. That's just gonna keep you stuck in thinking about it or dreading it. Um, so let's look at the moon card, Pisces energy. Again, I think it is something being revealed to you. It could have been something, some type of scheme or strategy or plan, some type of lies being revealed to you. It could also just be a game plan or strategy being revealed to you intuitively through your dreams or other synchronicities. Could be through communication or psychic communication. Show me the moon card. I'm not going to speculate. Show me the moon card. Seven of Swords again. I think it definitely is strategy, like coming up with some type of plan, scheming, brainstorming, planning, plotting. I think it's like a strategy or a solution. Something is being revealed to you subconsciously. Or somebody, because the Seven of Swords can be foresight too. This could be a psychic channeling. For a lot of you, you could just all of a sudden know exactly what to do as soon as you get this sense of alignment and you come to this place of, you have this moment of judgment and clarity within yourself and you realize what's been keeping you from success. I actually want to clarify the Judgment card before we move further. Show me karma. What's karma in this deck? Show me karma. What is Judgment about? Lovers. Yeah, it's like you realize what decisions you need to make that best serve you, that serve your highest good, that are in your best alignment with the Lovers, Gemini energy here. What's going to bring you balance? You're understanding what's best for your future. Anything else for Judgment? Okay. Show me the Seven of Swords. What plan or strategy is this? Show me the details involving the Seven of Swords. Show me more about the Seven of Swords. Shit. Let me shuffle this deck because it's like not saying a word. Show me the Seven of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Clouds. You could be like, I don't know about this. It could be very clear for you. Or you could just be leaving certain details behind or not seeing a situation in its entirety with the Two of Swords being here. Like you could have a strategy but leaving certain details behind or not seeing or choosing not to see certain details. Or you could be feeling like you need more information, you need more clarity. You could be not trusting this psychic channeling because you're like, no, I need more information. I need more. I need it to be more clear for me. Like that's how this Queen of Wands is looking at this Two of Swords. Like, no, I need more clarity. The Sun representing the clarity. Because the Seven of Swords, you see the Two Swords are left behind. So I feel like you are not really sure about this subconscious download or whatever it is. You're like, I don't know. I need more information. Show me. Let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Since it's here twice, more Gemini energy. Show me the Seven of Swords. I think there is a need to trust the steps that you're guided to take. Like even if you're not aligned and you get a psychic channeling or a download of your guides telling you, hey, do this. If you're not aligned, you won't trust it. It's still going to feel a little suspicious or funny. You won't feel secure about it. You feel like, no, I need more information. I don't trust it. And you may not be making a decision to go through or follow through with it because of that. We have the Sun card and the Six of Pentacles clarifying the Seven of Swords. I think this represents abundance, clarity, growth, and good deeds. It's, yeah, I think this plan does lead to growth, abundance, happiness, equal give and take, generosity. But something about it, you just don't trust it. I don't know. You just don't trust it. You feel like there's a trick or a scheme or something about it. You're just not trusting. Show me more about the Seven of Swords, please. You are determined. You're very determined, very passionate, very driven, but it feels like something about, you just feel untrustworthy about something. For some of you, you may decide to follow through with it anyway because you're so determined and you're so motivated. But I think this represents also a need to get in touch with yourself, stepping into your personal power, stepping into confidence, obtaining some type of confidence. As you feel more secure and better about who you are as a person, you'll feel prepared to make this decision. I feel like there's something else I'm missing with the Moon card. Show me more about the Moon card. Anything else I'm missing about the Moon card? The World reverse. I feel like you are figuring out something or learning something. Something's being revealed to you about something that has been holding you up from closing a chapter, from not learning a lesson. The World is also fixed energy, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Also the World, Saturn, which rules Capricorn. Something was holding you up or blocking you from closing a major chapter or starting a new beginning, and you're figuring out what that thing is. It's being revealed to you. This is like, it's something delayed a completion, or it's a karmic cycle or something like that, or reoccurring, some type of reoccurring issue or problem is being revealed to you. It's, yeah, it's being illuminated. I think there is some confusion, there's some fear, there's some doubt here about this situation, and I think your guides are just telling you make a left, and you're like, well, why? Well, why do I need to make a left? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't feel good about that. Can you tell me more information? I need more information. And your guys are like, make a left. And you're just like, well, I don't want to make a left. I need more information. I need more clarity. I don't want to do that. So it does feel a little bit stubborn. And I think as you get in touch with yourself, like I said, you feel more secure about who you are and what you want. It'll be easier to make decisions in the month ahead. Let's look at Temperance. Let's look at Temperance. Show me Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Temperance feels good. It feels like obtaining some type of peace or balance. It can also be divine intervention. You may get the opportunity to do what you really needed to do the whole time. Like something may be taken off of your plate so that you can focus on self-care or whatever it is that you need to be putting your energy towards. Show me Temperance. Ultimately, it's the situation balancing out or being balanced out by higher forces, the Eight of Wands. I think this balance comes in quickly. And I think also as you become balanced and you get tempered within yourself and you find your center, you find your balance, and you establish your own temperance, things move swiftly. This also represents, I think, action too. Things move forward in a more balanced way. Sagittarius energy as well with the Eight of Wands. Show me the Temperance. More about Temperance, please. Thank you. Yes, I think it moves swiftly right into a new solid opportunity, a new beginning. The start of something that can grow into something long term. Could be work related. It could involve money. Could be a new investment, a new skill, or something like that. Let's dig deeper. Show me the Eight of Wands. What's moving quickly? This could also be communication. Show me what the Eight of Wands represents. Nine of Clouds. Anxiety. 10 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what you're moving past quickly. The anxiety, the burdens, the stress, the overwhelming energy that is associated with these thoughts, these fears. You're moving past that very quickly once you find balance. Once you find your inner peace, your center, you may need to do some yoga, something like that. But you move very quickly away from that as soon as you find balance. Anything else for the Eight of Wands? Chariot. You move very quickly past this obstacle, and you gain some momentum after that. And I think once you establish that balance, you maintain that balance, and you're able to swiftly move through anything that's in front of you, overcoming any obstacle. You get momentum and speed, and you're determined and you're driven, and you just keep going. It's like the Energizer Bunny. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Temperance flipped over, but I'm not taking it. Show me more about the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles showed itself. I'm not taking that either. This is the same thing. Show me the Ace of Pentacles, please. Show me the Ace of Pentacles, please. This makes perfect sense that fears are being dug up right now with Pluto being retrograde in Capricorn. So there could be fears regarding your home, your stability, your success, your family, your structure, your wealth, your job that are coming up for you, about your goals. Thank you. Four of Lightning, Seven of Lightning. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands. Homecoming, defense. There's a new opportunity for you to get what you've been fighting for, to establish yourself and establish a new foundation. There may be a new home, a new job, a new relationship. This Four of Wands could represent any of those things. But it's like whatever it is that you've been fighting for, that foundation that you've been fighting for, that balance and that alignment that you've been fighting for, that you've been overcoming or going through all of these obstacles for, then you have a new opportunity to either build this foundation or to settle down into something that is balanced, that it is aligned, and it allows you to feel free and to be who you really are. You can be creative. You can go after your passions. Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, I don't know what more to say about that. Let's get your advice, because I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said. Ultimately, at the bottom of the deck, I think there is a need to use some logic. And I think this is a testament to that awareness, that mental awareness. There may be a need to acknowledge your fears. Excuse me, you could be in a little bit of denial, like, oh, I'm not afraid, or oh, that doesn't bother me, or whatever. But there is a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of worrying or stress here. You could be channeling or transmuting that energy in other ways, but sometimes there's not a need for you to do anything other than balance yourself and center yourself, calm yourself, and to not worry about it. Like the awareness card said, give it to the divine. Set your intentions, allow the universe to work shit out, and trust the guidance that comes to you. The reason you could be so mistrusting of the guidance from your intuition is because you feel the need to control everything, and it doesn't make sense to you because you don't have that awareness, you don't have that vision, you don't have that clarity of what's coming. So based on your perception of it and acting out of fear, you're like, no, I need to do this. And you may be doing things in a really safe way, or you could be playing small, or whatever. The divine knows best ultimately. So when you get this guidance or this intuitive advice, and it's different from what you would strategize in this place of fear, you're like, I'm not feeling that. So there's a need to, I saw something or read something or something recently. It was like, take 10 deep therapeutic breaths. Or was it Water Baby? I think that was her. It was a reading. Anyway, take 10 deep breaths before making a decision about something. So if you feel overwhelmed with some type of decision, or you feel really unsure, or your emotions get really overwhelmed with the thought of something, take some deep breaths. Take a moment to center yourself, meditate on it, sleep on it. Don't allow yourself to make decisions from a place of anxiety, basically. And you'll move past this fear and worry and stress really quickly. Let's get some advice. Final advice for Capricorns. Based on this reading, final advice for Capricorns. Too many, way too many. Oh. We have the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Very interesting. It could be some type of competition or bickering. This could also just represent the internal struggle within you. I think alignment is the best way to overcome that. Achieving your own balance within, between your masculine and feminine energies. That means you could be in a place of doing, instead of resting, taking care of yourself, trusting your intuition. There may not be a balance between your masculine and feminine energy. It could be all action, and there may be a few things that you need to just chill out and let the divine work out. So I think there is some internal conflict or competition inside. There's a need to acknowledge it. Also, it's like being in a place where you can't hear your own thoughts. You don't feel heard. You don't even, there's some type of message that wants to come through, but there's too much chaos. Yes, chaos. That was difficult. There's some type of chaos that you need to acknowledge or distance yourself from. This Two of Cups represents, this could be someone who brings you peace, a friend, or again, it could just be the internal balance that's needed to be acquired within. But it represents harmoniousness, balance, and relationships. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this the way it feels. I think this is you working with spirit to overcome this chaos. There is a need for you to work with spirit to overcome the chaos. There's a need for you to find some balance, to get in tune with your emotions, could also represent creativity. You may need to use a creative outlet like poetry, writing, art, something like that to get this chaos out of your system. The Two of Cups. For some of you, it could be a relationship or a partnership, a friendship, or someone coming in to help you and assist you with this chaos. Not for all of you. Not for all of you. I'm almost tempted to clarify the Two of Cups, but I'm going to use that as a last resort. Sorry. I just got to see what I'm missing. Yeah, I think it's partnership. I think you're partnering up with someone else or with spirit. And if not, it's just your higher self and your lower self, partnering up together. You come into a place of alignment within yourself. It can also be a reconciliation with someone you've been at odds with. And that's why I'm like, I always ask for advice and it shows me other shit. Like, oh, by the way, P.S., P.S.S. So I think there is a need to acknowledge this chaos or the conflict or competition. It could be work related. But I think your focus should definitely be on balance and alignment and balanced connections and just trusting yourself, trusting your intuition when it comes to new people or new situations. This Two of Cups also represents equality and true love. So I think there's a need to understand or recognize or identify people or situations or relationships that involve genuine love and balance and compassion. The Queen of Pentacles is here, which is Capricorn energy. I think this is your message to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, to take care of your body, your home. Take care of yourself first. It is a very generous and loyal energy, but it's self-serving first and foremost. I think there is a need to take care of yourself, like honor your needs, honor your body. You may need to, or you may look to a woman in your life, a mother figure, for some type of advice or guidance dealing with this matter. It can also represent loyalty. Affection, especially next to the Two of Cups. A very grounded person. I think this represents you, Capricorn. I think you're transitioning from this chaos or this turmoil to a place of balance and alignment and peace and self-sufficiency and security, and just a place where you're able to take care of yourself and be at peace. This is a very different energy. Anyway, Aries energy, Cancer energy, and ultimately Capricorn. The nodes are switching in May as well, so it's like some of you, I feel like, are in denial about, that's what this Two of Swords coming up multiple times represents, in denial about, you're just not seeing the things that are blocking you, the fear. You're not acknowledging something in denial, and that's what's creating this stress or this overwhelming energy within you or within your situation. As soon as you acknowledge it, you can find balance and peace and take better care of yourself. So that's that, Capricorn. I hope that was helpful. Please view your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and Jupiter signs for more clarity on your situation. Ultimately, I do think that this is a chapter you've been dealing with for a long time, that you're going to figure out how to close it out for good. So get in tune with yourself, your intuition, your guides, and live your best life. Give me a like. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be on the lookout for future readings. Again, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs, personal reading information, and social media information, donation information. All of that is below, as well as how to check your natal chart. And yeah, I hope that was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.